Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of Hype. It is 6/24, 2013. First of all, I want to thank everybody for all the support last week, all the likes and subs in my channel. I really appreciate all the support. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content. I'm going to be continuing the content for the E3 games that I wanted to cover, and then we'll probably be moving into like a podcast kind of a format where we get some different point of views from different people, old, young gamers, hardcore, casual, get some different views on some topics going on in the industry, and maybe crunch down on some stuff and increase in awareness and even some hype on some games. So let's get right into it, guys. I wanted to talk about the first game being developed by Respawn Entertainment. Now, two of the gentlemen that founded this company left Infinity Ward, and they worked on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 together. A bunch of them and a bunch of people from Infinity Ward and some other developers came together and they formed Respawn Entertainment. And this is their first project they're working on. It's a very ambitious looking game, in my opinion. It's called Titanfall, guys. And the cool thing that I really like about this game is that it's a combination of infantry combat and mechanized combat that easily could be a standalone game itself. Each game could be separate, and they've put them together to make this great looking game that looks super fast paced. Now, speaking of fast paced, guys, this game is being developed on the Source engine. Now, the main reason for that is a lot of their developers are really familiar with the Source engine and its ability to reach 60 frames per second. Now you know what that means. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are capable to have 60 frames per second, or up to, I guess. Now PC already does, obviously. So we're looking at a really polished looking shooter that can go between mechanized combat and infantry combat. That will be running at 60 frames per second across the board. Hopefully that's the case with the consoles. I'll be personally buying a PC, but everyone who's looking forward to that. It is an engine that can run 60 frames per second, and we'll see how it runs on the new Xbox One and PS4 to see if they deliver. Now, more about the game. Now, as an infantry soldier, you have the ability to pilot a mech suit, which adds a whole nother element to the game. You're heavy, you're armored. It does look kind of fast, and I'll show you guys in a few minutes the next gameplay trailer where the guy gets into the mech suit. It still looks fast even in the mech suit, but even faster as an infantry soldier. You got parkour, you got jetpacking with parkour, you're zipping across the map so quickly that it's just unbelievable. You'll see in a second he'll hop from like an advertisement sign to another advertisement sign here, and he's already across the map and shooting a mech from a totally different angle, ground level. It looks amazing. So let's check out this gameplay footage, guys. What else is going on? Yeah, that really covers the game, I think. I don't know if this is going to be something they're going to try and do yearly, or is this going to be like their really big first title. I don't know. Hopefully it's just like going to be the really big blockbuster that they're just going to come out with every few years and really polish the heck out of it. So I'm looking forward to what this studio can do with this game. Look at that. You jump right out. Those guys are zipping down. And there's the mech with their CEO talking to them. There's other drop ships coming in, bringing in more troops.
Okay, boss, this is a hardpoint operation. Take control of as many hardpoints as you can. Patch me into them, and I'll take care of the rest.
Hardpoint. Look at that parkour up on top. Look, that guy just zipped up there. It's so quick. It's so ridiculously quick. And the mech, look how fast the mech engaged. I thought the mechs would be armored and slow. They're actually quite fast. Look, he sees the enemy mech, but he can't take him out. And then he sees an infantry guy up there, and boom, caps him. Now he still knows he has a huge mech problem. So what does he do here? Runs in, parkours up. Picks up something that can really take out a mech, possibly. So here we go. Watch these signs. Look how fast. Parkour, jump, jetpack. Parkour, jump, jetpack, boom. Other side of the map. Comes back down and is still flanking the same mech that's in a burning, wrecking heap right there. Amazing. Amazing. It's just so quick. And that's the thing that's going to make this game unique. There's so much more three-dimensionally in this type of game because you can get to different places that probably the map designer didn't realize that you could actually get to from jumping off of objects and parkouring. So it's not going to be your traditional type of COD, play style. You're going to have to go around a corner and scan all your different angles. So right here, nothing really going on. So he's going to call in for a mech. Now, here comes the dropship. It's on its way. Boom. Your mech has been delivered. Just like that. 3, 2, 1 delivered. That's it. Get in. Watch the UI right here of the screen come together. So cool. So cool. That seems to be like their little staple. When they bring up the logo Titanfall. It comes in those 4 little segments. Really cool. So is he catching bullets here and throws them back at this mech? That guy has ejected, and boom, he nails the ejected pilot and gets the kill. That's a pretty cool feature too, that you can actually eject. You just don't sit there and die or something. Rips out the pilot, tosses his dead body, dead. Ragdoll, just done. And there's a guy right there on the ground. He just road kills him. I'm super hyped for this game. I think it's going to be great. I will definitely be picking this up on PC. I'm sure it's still going to be great on the consoles, but that whole mouse and keyboard combination is just better than 100%. But looks really, really well done. Look, sticky grenade on the wall. Boom, dead. Or maybe that was C4, but he stuck it right to the wall. Nailed that guy. Slides through his legs. That's so cool. Gets picked up. Drop right in the pilot seat. There he sees one of his buddies getting taken out, and he's working on him. Now they're trying to tag team. Now he's going out of business here. He's going out of commission. Ejects out and lands right on the other man. Rips out his little covering there and starts shooting. I would have loved to have seen like he throws a grenade in or something and jumps off. That would have been awesome too. But pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. We'll see what Respawn Entertainment has to offer with this title, guys. The only thing I want to say is I just don't want it to be like a yearly thing like some of the other modern shooters. I just want to see him. I want to see the studio come out with a blockbuster and then hit us again in a couple of years with another blockbuster and nail it. But so far, it's looking like a really, really cool game, and I'm pretty damn hyped for it. Hopefully, you guys are too. So, all right, guys. The next game we're going to take a look at is The Crew. So this is a racing game developed by Ivory Tower and Ubisoft Reflections. Now you guys probably remember Ubisoft Reflections was the same studio that I mentioned worked on the Driver series. So, they have some experience with car games. So pretty cool. Pretty exciting stuff if you're into racing games. The Crew is definitely one to, get pumped for, get hyped for. So this game will be coming to Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. So very cool. Happy it's coming to PC. I'm glad not everything at E3 is, about these consoles. People are still remembering, hey, PC is still kick ass. So anyway, this game is going to feature a persistent world of racing across the United States. So massive. Pretty much massive. Now, most racing games, have some tracks, decent amount of tracks. Once you learn the tracks, that's it. Once you memorize, and then you go online and you start tweaking your cars to actually fit that track perfectly. You're tuning, and it's GG. It's game over. You have the perfect car, the perfect tune for that track. This game is going to feature the entire United States. Not going to have a vehicle for everything. Now, you can go into the shop and tweak your vehicles, put on off-road tires, that kind of a thing. Which is going to make the game really unique with that respect. But for the most part, you're going to have your major cities, as you can see right there, and then you're going to have your interstates between them, and you're going to be driving on the interstates for quite a while to get to these bigger cities. Now, off road, like you can see right here, this is like an off road kind of a thing going on. They're obviously off the beaten path, which is really cool. The fact that you can do that. Not every racing game has that. Usually they have the barriers up and you can't really go anywhere and do anything. But this map is big enough that there's so much going on here that you just can't have a car tuned for this entire game. Or maybe it may be a different type of terrain. You could have asphalt, grass, sand, that kind of a thing. But you're not going to have one all be all to drive from one end to the other. So, and compete in all the races at the same time is my point. So anyway, the map is large enough that it would take 90 minutes for you to drive from one coast to the other. That's what they're saying. So now it features a lot of missions like infiltrating criminal groups. The missions can be played alone. Obviously, you're going to have a lot of races. You can play them online with co-op matchmaking. You're going to be able to create your own team and compete online by yourself or with a team. My whole thing is that, I don't know, like variety of the multiplayer missions. Like, I just want to see enough variety there that when I am racing online with my crew, I have enough stuff to do that isn't just like racing or ramming. Get creative with some of the game types, like they were like in Dirt 3, where you had to do, let's say, Gymkhana, and you had different things where you had to hit things for points, or they had like a UFO kind of a thing where you had to run over the aliens or something. I don't know. Add some variety. Add some funky gameplay types. And then hopefully they would be adding some more variety down the line. But, I know it's still in an early stage, but that's the only thing that gets me concerned about a racing game. A lot of people get bored with racing games quickly because they don't have enough content there. I know this has the entire United States. That already alone is amazing. The fact it takes 90 minutes to get from one side to the other, even better. Has a 20-hour campaign in the game already. Amazing. I like that. But enough variety that keeps me coming back to this racing game. Yeah, there's Forza, there's Gran Turismo, but why do I want to play the Crew tonight? Why do I want to keep playing it even though I have all the achievements? Give me a reason that I can take a simple game like a racing game and make me just addicted to it, like it's my gaming crack, so to speak. So, and that's what I want to see. Not like 5 or 6 different game types. I want to see 25, 30 game types for the online multiplayer. That really makes it unique and original. So, so what else about the game? There's no loading screens. There's no pausing. So yeah, think of an MMO. You got to go to the bathroom. You would have to hide in a city or village or something like that, or whatever, a safe spot with your friends watching your back. This is the same way. This is an online persistent world. You're not going to be able to just pause. You got to think about that kind of stuff. So very cool with that respect. Now you're also going to be able to build cars, and you're going to be able to do that on Android devices and iOS. So very cool. You're at work, you're at school, you want to take a look at your crew, you want to work on a car for this track that you've been trying to beat, start designing at work, come home, race it. Very, very cool. I like the fact that a lot of these different studios are incorporating smartphones and like tablets into the gameplay. It seems to be like the thing coming up these next few years with the next gen consoles. But with everything syncing to the clouds and all this stuff, it makes sense that it would all be convenient and able to work together. So it makes sense. And I'm really looking forward to some of that. So some of the racing locations in the game are going to be New York City, Las Vegas, Miami, and the Black Hills. Players can drive to different areas if they want to. You just want to cruise and maybe catch up with your friends and have a good drive. And hey, check out my new ride. Let's talk about your ride, whatever. Or you can just skip right to those events. Just pull up the map and go right to it. Now you guys have already seen they pull up the map and it's pretty dang on extensive, so it looks really good. Now you can see here they're doing a mission where they have to take this guy down. I just hope there's not too much of that as well. I want to see some different game types, really mixing it up. Some Dirt 3 with those aliens is awesome. Gymkhana, ramming things is fine. Knocking things over for points, accruing points. Maybe some kind of cat and mouse kind of a thing. Tag, you're it, you chase me, I chase you. That would be pretty cool. And my cat's hanging out here. So I just don't want to get bored of the content. I think it looks great. I'm a big racing gamer. Not a lot of my viewers know that, but I actually really love racing games. They're fun. They're just not the best stream games for me because I focus on driving and I can't really focus on chat and stuff when I'm driving. So, but I like them. I like them, and I think this is going to be a really good one. And the fact that we can make a crew might make it an interesting kind of stream game because we can make our own team and we can actually race together and have a good time and just chat and have fun. So look at that map. Look at that map. Amazing. Well, guys, this has been a look at the crew. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and you are hyped as much as I am for the crew. Yeah, hype it up. All right, guys, the next game I want to talk about is Dark Souls 2. Now, I don't have a lot of footage for this game. I just have a trailer here. So we'll take a look at that in a second. So just really quickly, I want to talk about the director. The same guy that did Demon Souls and Dark Souls is not directing this game, Dark Souls 2. He's involved in the game. But he's not directing it. He's supervising it. So just a heads up with that. He'll still be influencing the game, but he is not the director of the game. Now, the next thing I want to tell you is this game will have multiplayer dedicated servers. 100% confirmed. That is probably the biggest thing that I know a lot of Dark Souls fans are waiting on or have been waiting on. So, something to look forward to, multiplayer dedicated servers for Dark Souls 2. Very cool stuff. All right, well, let's get into the game here a little bit. The story is going to revolve around a cursed character trying to find a cure for his agony. So, very little has been revealed about the game's story. I mean, just nothing. That's the way we like Dark Souls, though, is in Demon Souls. Is we like to learn as we go, explore as we go. Is amazing as well. So... the sequel is actually linked to the first game, and the way they kind of described it in an interview is, let's say Dark Souls was the North Pole, Dark Souls 2 will be the South Pole. Now, I don't know if that means it's still going to be going down in the same kind of time or prequel or something like that. It sounds like it's probably going to be around the same time and tied to it, but just in two different locations in the world. So pretty damn cool. I'm digging that already. Now, it will also feature some very similar gameplay mechanics as Dark Souls. Very simple controls, but very challenging gameplay and timing of those controls. So I really like that. They take something simple and make it excruciatingly difficult by just adding in some timing elements as to when you can attack or when you should dodge or something like that. So that is very cool. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Oh, the fact that you can make your decisions, your faction decisions in Dark Souls, that's coming back in Dark Souls 2. So very cool that you'll still be able to make choices on when to kill someone or allow someone to live or take the item or not take the item. Also, it's going to feature bosses that you can really antagonize. You can, let's say they showed one in some gameplay footage where a guy was locked up in a jail cell and you could just see him through the bars. Now you could leave him and walk right by him, or you could shoot him in the face with an arrow and he busts down that wall and comes at you at that point. So that seemed pretty cool too. That you could actually, really piss off a boss or an enemy and make them come after you and come to you, as opposed to just walking right by them and just bypassing them altogether. Maybe they have a special item that you're looking for, part of a set or something. So pretty cool that that's going to be a new feature in the game. So also the map size is going to be twice the size of Dark Souls 1. So people are still playing Dark Souls 1 now. This game is going to be huge for a long time. Dark Souls 2 is. People are going to play this for years and years to come. And it's going to be their game, and it's going to be fun. People are going to really like it. So, now they've stated in an interview that this game is not going to have an easy mode, quote unquote, not going to have an easy mode. But then they went on to say that things are going to be more accessible for newcomers of the series. So I don't know what that means, but it sounds like they're going to be dumbing it down a little, and I don't like that. This game was built on a staple of how challenging it is, and that is what makes Dark Souls 2 so unique. What else? Oh, it's also going to have a better graphics engine, which already looks amazing, by the way. But yeah, more details, better looking graphics. I thought Dark Souls already looked good, but usually you'd have to use DS6 on PC to get it to really look good. So the fact that they're actually going to make sure it's optimized for PC and looking good, I'm liking that. Also deflecting weapons in mid-air and destructible environments. Very, very cool. What else? Oh, the AI enemies that actually learn. So you're going to be fighting bosses that are going to learn and adapt to your movements. So, you know, you're not going to have a dragon you're fighting that just is like 10 moves. You're going to have a dragon that might learn that you're dodging 6 of those moves and then change his entire pattern and really screw you over. So, yeah, it doesn't surprise me that no one beat the boss. That was at E3. Which is pretty amazing and saying a lot about the game, that if no one beat the game at E3 or beat the boss at E3, that we got something good here. So, alright guys, the next game I want to talk about is Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist. Blacklist looks really good. I'm hyped for it. Big time. Now, no surprise here, guys. It is an upcoming third-person action-adventure stealth game developed by Ubisoft. No surprise. Now, this is the 6th game. Like, how many? 6 Splinter Cells? I had no idea. No idea that we had 6. I think I played 3. Yeah. Anyway, a little bit about the story is that it's following the events right after Conviction. So the third echelon was corrupted, and basically the president, Patricia Caldwell, I think it was, shut down third echelon, and now we have the fourth echelon. So we basically went from warp speed to plaid. So we went from 3 or 4. Now she's cleaned it up and has pulled in a new group of agents to run this new echelon, and Sam Fisher is the new commander of it. So we're back to being, you know, super clean and legit, I guess, so to speak, in this one. So where this game gets interesting is there is a group of 12 terrorists that actually have gotten their hands on the Blacklist. Now, the Blacklist is a list of all the agents, like, and their actual name, operating in what country and that kind of a thing. These terrorists are threatening to release it with a countdown, and it's our job to actually stop this countdown from happening, and actually make sure that these agents are safe. So what you're going to see here is a little bit of gameplay that was released a little bit back from the game. And one of the cool things that actually happens in the game is there's free flowing execution. So before in Conviction, you would, let's say, hang from a pipe and like mark your targets and get no position to attack and then execute. Now you're going to be able to run, and I'm guessing you're going to be able to stop time or slow time and select your targets. I don't know if that's, you know, really, you know, going to be the best thing for it. But, I mean, you're going to be able to run, be able to mark your targets, and shoot, okay? Which is kind of cool. I guess not really stop time. Maybe slow down enough that you can actually make those calculations. You might even be able to do it full speed if you get really pro at it, which is really cool. So it's also going to have Anna Grimm's going to be back in the game, and it's going to have some new characters, Isaac Briggs, Charlie Cole, whole bunch of other people. There are probably going to be other agents and stuff. Let's see. Victor's going to be back. So, Coben. So they were in Conviction, I believe. Yeah, they were in Conviction. So yeah. So you're going to be able to, they're saying that the actual free flow mechanic, you're going to be able to kill and highlight targets and take them out in quick succession, while still fluidly running along. So that's pretty sick. Pretty sick. So to check some of that out here in the gameplay, guys. As well as there will be voice integration with the Xbox 360 Connect. I don't know what they're thinking there. I'm kind of over the Kinect. I tried the Kinect with many different games. One of them was Mass Effect 3 back in the day when it first came out, and it's so delayed. It's so delayed. It's just not. It's not fun. It's not enjoyable. So he just earned an execute by doing a takedown here. So he's already marking his targets. So let's see. He's got his targets ready. That's just like conviction. And he jumps over. Okay. And he's marked down, and now he's gonna knock that guy. And he got a new execute. And look at this, boom, 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 marked. So yeah, that was pretty fluid. That was pretty damn fluid. It didn't slow down time at all to me. Didn't look like it at all. So very cool, guys. Very cool. And that's that new feature they're talking about. He just took out 6 guys in 15 seconds. Pretty ridiculous, dude. I like it. Ordinarily, you would want to plan out your attack and figure out your next move, but the fact that you can just take them down so quick, that's nice. That's nice. Graphically, it looks amazing, but most Splinter Cell games really do always look amazing. They're always top of the line, so. While this is going on, let's see if there's anything else I skipped over here. I got written down from my notes. No, we covered it all. Let's just check some of this out. So this guy's patrolling back over towards him. Oh, he's going for a little stealth kill to pull him over. Classic Splinter Cell. Classic. He's got some kind of crossbow thing. Oh, shocking, isn't it? And it looks like they're stunned out. Ooh, they're bringing in a technical. A couple of backup guards. Some reinforcements. And there we go. Them goggles. Being able to scan that battlefield. So, wow, there's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6. Nice. So execute ready. Boom. Boom. Wow. Your cover is disintegrating, sir. There you go. Ooh, called in an airstrike. Well, he took care of them even quick. Pretty damn quick. It wasn't silent or anything, but it still was pretty damn swift. So he's got them marked. He can't execute yet, so I wonder what he's going to do here. Oh, that's cool. A little knock knock. Now he's got execute ready. That's sweet. Dude, he cleared that room so quick. Mm. Brutal. Love it. All right, guys. Well, this has been a look at Splinter Cell Blacklist. Again, I really appreciate all the support you guys are giving me with hype, all the likes and everything. I really appreciate it as well. If you guys like this episode, please hit that like button. Lets me know what you guys think. If you guys don't or something, let me know in the comments below. That's okay too. I appreciate the advice and the criticism. So thank you so much, guys. And hopefully next week we'll be moving into a podcast kind of format. We'll get some people on here. some gamers. Some of them are casual, some of them are more hardcore, but we're all gamers, and we'll get some different point of views on some interesting topics. And you guys will be able to join in and chat with us live, or also comment in the YouTube video. So thanks everybody for tuning in for Hype episode 2, and I will see you guys next time for episode 3. Take care.